Hi, I understand you're here for an interview. Could you tell me who you are?
Hi, I'm Los Techmigos.
So, Los Techmigos, tell me something about yourselves, something unique, and some experiences that you've had.
Well, I've had to work 12-hour days that led into 90-hour weeks in Alaska. I've worked 75 days straight
without a day off. My arms and face have been covered in fish blood, guts and scales from the splatter processing recently caught fish. Some still have their hearts beating.
I've stood in the pouring rain. Not just rain, but torrential sideways downpours with the wind blowing upwards of 50 miles an hour. Lifting totes that weighed 1,500 pounds off a boat that was a low tide some 60 feet below. I was drenched, face battered with unforgiving needles of rain and cold, but smiling, because it was the time of my life.
It had been days during my mission, days and days of talking to people on the streets, of knocking doors, but no success. Where were we going to find somebody to teach? When were we going to find somebody that would talk to us?
Hours spent walking through the deserted streets under the scorching noonday sun, but it was unforgettable, an amazing time. Success did not come that day,
or many similar days, weeks, or even months later. But here and there, I'd see results from my efforts. I saw people who were willing to improve their own lives. I understood the meaning of dedication.
I spent 7 months on a peacekeeping mission in Paschani, Kosovo, right on the Serbian border. It had only been a few months since the war had ended, so tensions were still pretty high.
When I left on this deployment, I didn't understand what our involvement was in this war. But after hearing the stories of entire families being lined up and gunned down for no reason, and seeing the faces of the children who had nothing left,
they still smiled.
I
watched as a bus was blown up by a roadside car bomb with the kids inside. Kids I had just been talking to moments before. And at that point, I understood why I was here.
Tell me some qualities that you have, your persona, part of who you are.
I am a hard worker. I try to do the best I can with everything I do. You can depend on me because I will always be there when I am needed. I am a friend to everyone, and I do not judge or ridicule. I like to problem solve and enjoy a challenge because once the task is complete, the sense of accomplishment is worth the struggle. I'm self-motivated. I go above and beyond what is required of me. I can be trusted. I am very resilient. Though I may be knocked down, I get back up on my feet and take 2 steps forward. I've made mistakes because I am human, but I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for those mistakes.
It is Los Techmigos' belief that our greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall.
So, tell me some hobbies and interests that you have.
I may have never won a Pulitzer, but that will never stop me from writing.
I may never have played in the World Series of Poker, but I have played the game for 13 hours straight and enjoyed every minute. It came so close.
I may not play professional racquetball, but I still have a passion for the game.
I may not be Christopher Columbus, but I love to explore the world.
I'll never be in the Olympics or break a weightlifting record, but I do strive to do the best I can at the gym every day to get stronger with every rep.
I may not have ever been in a war, but I have experienced the battlefield.
I may not have played in an NBA Finals, but I can still school Kobe.
I never drive for NASCAR. I may never be in the Indy 500. But I've felt the experience of driving 150 miles on a flat blacktop road.
I've never been a ruler, but I have seen the rise and fall of my nation.
I understand you're here for an interview. Could you give me your names, please?
Hi.
I'm Los Techmigos.
Okay, sure.
Or we can say
Or Gary could go 1, 2, 3 with his hands up here and you could start.
Sure.
Go, Gary.
1,
No,
2.
don't, no. Not the voice, just the fingers.
I may never.
Okay.
Wow.
I may never race Indy 500. I may never drive. I may never race in the Indy 500 or drive for NASCAR, but I do have 32 speeding tickets.
I haven't paid one.
And my license is revoked.
I'm a loser. I spent 7 months on a peacekeeping mission in Paschani, Kosovo, right on the Serbian border. It had only been a few months since the war had ended there, so tensions were still pretty high. When I left from this deployment, I didn't understand. Where'd it go? Oh, so quickly. so hard.
Okay. So I'll let you, you're supposed to give that, and then when I go down it'll be the second line, I think.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Oh.
So los Techmigos. Tell me.
Lost.
Lost?
We're not the Lost Amigos.
So los Techmigos. Tell me something about yourself. Wasn't it Migos?
Yeah, it's from the spider. I read it wrong.
You had it.
Vegetable.
Just improvise. If it's close.
But a trenching sideways downpour with the wind blowing.
You're the worst.
Why don't we just put him out of the room and all?
I work 75 days without a day off.
Okay.
It's on.
I know.
Wait, no, you. I know. Why would they gonna start? Oh my god. I was like,
Okay. Wait, are you filming?
Yep.
I am a hard worker.
look at me. I need a countdown.
I'll do this.
Okay.
That means go.
I am a
Hard worker.
I thought that meant go.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Number 98.
I am a hard worker. I try to do
the
my best
I can.
to do the best I can.
You can't read now?
I can't work with amateurs.
Okay, let's try again here. Oops.
I am. Wow.
Okay.
Alright, you hold the camera, we'll do the finger count.
It is Los Techmigos' belief that our greatest glory is living lives. This says lies! We were so good, what happened?
That's so perfect, tell them.
This says lies!
Our greatest belief in living.
Living lives.
Put a comma after living. Okay.
We're gonna get this done
I am
sometime.
Los Techmigos. Uno, dos, tres.
I'm a hard. Oh, I thought.
I am
Get
a
your
hard-
hand out of the way, TJ.
Split screen with fingers, Pop.
Okay.
Okay, get your hand
I'm
down.
ready, let's do this.
I can't.
It is Los Techmigos' belief that only one man speaks at a time.
Your hands are going to show in this,
Okay, ready?
so do your foot.
We're starting from it, right?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Hi. I understand you're here for an interview. Could you give me your name, please?
Hello, I'm Los Techmigos.
Hola, ich bin Los Techmigos.
Hola, soy Los Techmigos.